Hey guys, my name is April Allen. I'm doing student one for this assignment. The title of our article is Forensic Limnology, the use of freshwater algae community ecology to link suspects to an aquatic crime scene in southern New England. What do we know? So, in July 1991, two young boys were brutally attacked by multiple teenage assailants while fishing at a suburban Connecticut pond. The two victims were found duct tape beaten with a baseball bat and dragged into the pond to drown. One of the victims managed to escape and helped the other one out. Three suspects was at interest and physical evidence was left at the crime scene, such as footwear, impressions, duct and electrical tape fragments, and a submerged baseball hat. It is believed that reference samples also left the crime scene, such as pond water, sediment, and aquatic vegetation. What is the case? Water soaked clothing and footwear was subsequently obtained from both the victims and the suspects in the hope that linkages could be based upon a comparative analysis of adherent pond biota. In each case, a qualitative assessment of diatom and scale chrysophyte species was made using the limnological method. And excuse me if I pronounce any of these words incorrectly. What is the forensic technique being used? The forensic technique that is being used is limnological method. Limnologists use multiple approaches to achieve a rich understanding of key processes. Limnology is the study of inland waters, including lakes, ponds, rivers, springs, streams, and wetlands. Mud from one of the suspect's sneakers and a victim's sneakers was removed by scraping and placed into individual glass beakers. Mud from the pond sample was also added to a separate beaker. Sulfuric acid and potassium ditramite were added to both beakers and left to sit for 24 hours. Each slurry was then transferred to a centrifuge tube, placed into a water bath, and boiled for 1 hour in order to complete the oxidation of organic matter. Here's just a picture that I found on the internet of the forensic teams doing a investigation at either a lake, a pond, river, anything of that nature. What are the scientific principles behind this technique? An investigation requires the use of forensic limnology in order to estimate time of death, location of drowning, and determining the suspect. If the results of forensic limnology are not used in prosecution, the results are used to understand the crime. Has this technique been used in other cases? Well, considering how important this technique is to the forensic team, I would believe so. But I did go and find a link dealing with the same technique, and I attached the link to it. How does the interpretation of this technique support the conclusion of the forensic investigation? All samples contain numerous specimens of both diatoms and scale chrysophytes, which are microscopic types of algae that form highly sculptured species-specific cell walls composed of silicia. All three suspects entered guilty pleas to a variety of felony charges stemming from their involvement in the case. Each person was sentenced to a lengthy period of incarceration. The unique role that aquatic community ecology play in linking victims and suspects to a common freshwater source is noteworthy. And here's the reference for the article that me and my group used.